The car market is completely changing right now. We have brand new vehicles that have been sitting for years on dealerships' lots, not selling. This has never happened before, but it's because over the last few years, dealerships and manufacturers both worked together to screw the customer. Manufacturers rose the MSRP to the moon as much as they can, and dealerships literally did market adjustments, addendum stickers, $700 nitrogen-filled tires, all this crazy stuff just to screw the customer to increase profit. And now it's starting to bite them because you have all these customers that are upside down with so much negative equity in their current vehicle that they bought a few years ago, they can't even think about buying a new vehicle. And also you have vehicles that are just sitting at the car lot not selling, and they're way, way overpriced. And now the whole market adjustment deal, that stuff is done. It would be stupid as a consumer at any time, but especially now when there's so much inventory, why would you pay a market adjustment? It's simple supply and demand on that situation. When it comes to nitrogen-filled tires and all this crazy stuff, there's so many different dealerships you can go to that are not going to offer that, but there's still stupid dealers out there. So I completely understand. Some people are like, I'm not seeing discounts, I'm not seeing this, but there are discounts. But even at a $20,000, the other day I saw a $27,000 discount on a 2023 F-150, but that F-150 cost $124,000. What are they thinking? These prices are crazy. Even with $30,000 off, it's not enough. You need $40,000 and $50,000 and $60,000 off on some of these new vehicles because they're so overpriced, and a lot of dealers have 2023 sitting in 2025. Some even have 2022s still on their lot, and that has never happened. Before 2020, that never happened, but every manufacturer got extremely greedy over the last few years, raising the MSRPs, so you have all these new vehicles that used to be 30, 25, now they're 45, 65, and that's just not reasonable. And a lot of people are saying, I am not going to buy this overpriced junk. And manufacturers realize what's going on. They know that their inventory is sitting longer at their franchise dealers. They're so happy it's not them and it's their franchise dealers. But at the end of the day, it does affect them because most dealers or most manufacturers operate on a allocation basis. So basically the manufacturer determines what vehicles the dealership can order. And I can tell you one thing, they are starting to prioritize more lower trim level vehicles. But it's still overpriced. No matter what trim level you go with these vehicles, it's insane. But Ford lowered their MSRP just a little bit last year. So a lot of manufacturers are trying to lower it, but a few grand ain't going to do crap. But it is crazy to see 2024s coming to 25s being a little bit cheaper. It's never happened before with the next year's cheaper, but they have to do what they have to do. And it's only on certain trim F-150s. And you're talking $1,500 cheaper on a $60,000 truck that should be 30 grand. So it ain't going to do crap. And yes, manufacturers are increasing their rebates. They're starting to increase their incentives. They're starting to do that kind of stuff, but we need the dealer discounts increased as well. And with all that combined, like I said, it ain't enough. $27,000, $37,000, $47,000 off on some of these vehicles won't move it. It simply won't move it. The consumer will not buy it. The person is like, I am not paying these prices. And a lot of dealerships want to add these packages, these Black Widow, Harley Davidson onto a truck, and it makes it literally $40,000 more. And it's like, whoa, what are you doing for a pickup truck? If someone's going to do this, they'd probably want to do it on their own. So a lot of this stuff's changing because at the end of the day, it's simply supply and demand. Dealerships have loads of inventory now. Loads of inventory. There is no more of this market adjustment crap. That stuff's done. That was when you had no inventory, and even then it was stupid to do that. As a consumer, I don't know why you would pay a market adjustment, but now you have all this inventory, so it's over. The market is starting to come down just because simply supply and demand, but I completely agree with you guys. It is nowhere near where it needs to be. Manufacturers have completely lost who their real customer base is, and it's going to affect them because any sort of lower trim level, cheaper trucks, normally they cut them. And now they're kind of like, oh, we got to start bringing these back. We got to do this. So we're just going to have to see what these dealerships do in these manufacturers. But ever since 2023, dealership lots are getting more and more filled up. Ever since then, prices are starting to go, okay, manufacturers said, we got to start bringing rebates back. Everything changed as inventory is filled. Everything changed. The market, how people look at it, the buyers have changed because people are like, when there was no inventory, it seemed like they wanted it more when they couldn't get it. Now they can go get that F-150 any day they want. It's sitting on the lot, but they don't want to anymore. It's kind of weird how that works. When you can't get something, you want it a lot more, but now you can get it anywhere you want in the United States. Every dealership loaded to the brim, so there are no more market adjustments and addendums addendum stickers, and I get there's still those stupid dealers out there, but you have to realize you can go to literally every dealership across America has inventory. Why would you charge a market adjustment if there's inventory everywhere? It makes zero sense what these dealerships are doing, and manufacturers realize they have to start increasing rebates, and they have since 2023, but I can tell you one thing, it is nowhere near enough. With the incentives, the rebates, the dealer discounts, it's not enough. The price went up so much, it ain't gonna help crap. Let me know what you think. Have a great day, and stay blessed.